tired, he ain't. I read this little post inside one of Norman Vincent Peale's books, and it talked about the only reason why you notice that you're tired is because you may have lost some enthusiasm for the very thing that you're doing, whether it's your job or your, some training, or just, being a parent. You get tired because you start losing some enthusiasm. There's validation in being fatigued, but when you get tired to the point where you might have a little bit of energy, but you don't know if you're willing to give it. And I have days like that. And I ask myself, am I really tired, or is it that I'm unwilling to give it? Or is it that I'm coming down with something, you wonder if you're getting sick or whatever, or did I not eat right, or whatever it is. So I check all these things. And I kept contemplating that thought this morning about enthusiasm. And I noticed that if I shifted certain things, mainly my thoughts, but also certain physical things in my life, that my enthusiasm would rise. And I knew that I was tired. I knew that I'd be tired. But somehow I got a burst of energy that followed me through, and I worked on extra bodies later than I thought I was going to be able to. So I ended up having like a 12 or 14-hour day. And when I looked back, I wondered, how did I do that? Because I was like so exhausted when I woke up in the morning, and I went out for just a short little run, and I didn't have time for anything else, and I barely ate, which is not good, but I had my my green drinks and my kale and my this and that all put in my NutriBullet, right? And I had tons of water. I carried tons of water with me. I carry about 80 ounces of water with me to drink during the day. And I try to have 20 ounces before I have my cup of coffee or anything to eat. So that's how I start my day. And usually in that 20 ounces of water, I have some servings of barley grass that's dehydrated, things like that. And so I've learned how to hydrate myself. I know to eat. I usually throw an extra bag of raw nuts in with all my water and my little ice pack. So I have something during the day besides a protein bar, something like actual food besides my breakfast. But I've had days where I didn't eat all day long for about 12 hours, and I wondered, how did I do that? And what it was is I developed the enthusiasm because I was happy to get a new client, or it was that I couldn't wait to see people who were getting better, and I knew I might not see them once they get better, but I felt really good about the work I've done with them. So I found a way to be enthusiastic. But the way I really light my fire is before I look at any social media, any newspaper, anything like that. I try to find 3 positive quotes right after I brush my teeth and wash my face first thing in the morning. That's what I do. And then that sets my mind up for a more positive outlook. And I seem to have more enthusiasm after I do that. So I might be in the middle of making my grass, my barley grass with the water, drinking water, and I'm picking up a quote book, and then I'm picking up a calendar with quotes on it, and then I'm picking up another quote book. And it's whatever turns you on. So, food for thought. When you think, stay safe and be well.